Welcome back, fellow cardboarders. Today this little package here arrived, and I think it should contain some anniversary kits. I was a little unfortunate. I missed out on the anniversary kit sale on the Secret Lair website, but I waited a little for the prices to calm down, and I got myself a couple for a little more than on the website. And I paid around, I think, 200-ish for each. I think if you really want to get some of these, get a hold of these, that you should maybe wait a couple of days if you're not out for just the money, but rather for the cards and for the fun of opening it. Obviously, I don't think they will fall below the... This one is empty. Yeah, I opened 3, so this one was just for protection. Yeah, as I was saying, I think these boxes will still continue falling in price a little, but obviously they will not fall below their original price, since people will just rather be opening them for the chance of getting some coveted cards from these boxes. I think the future for these boxes looks quite bright, since I don't think Wizards will do that every year, like the 31st anniversary and the 32nd anniversary. They could do it, but still I think the cards that are in there will be quite unique, and there are, as I just said, some quite coveted cards like the Cromog's Necropotence, which I do hope to open in foil, since I do like to bling out my decks. So I just see that this one has a little indent in here, so I'll probably open this one. Let's see if the others look nicer than that box. So this one is really clean. This one is a little indented up in here, but I think, yeah, it has a little dent here. I think it looks still nice. They are sealed. Yeah, so that's nice. And I think if you're not really looking to open any of the other cards and you just want the single cards, I think you should go the single route. I think many people opened these, hoped for the foils, didn't get them, and threw them onto the market. I think the Cromog's should actually already have fallen quite in price, as well as the Necropotence and the other coveted cards. And the not so coveted cards obviously should also be flooded onto the market, since most people will be looking for the spiciest of the cards, probably. Without further ado, let's dig into this box. I think I will keep those for a later point in time, but I do want to open one on the channel, so let's see what we get, and wish me luck. No way back now. Okay. Let's get cracking, shall we? So we get a really nice D30. It is sorted, actually. So this one goes around here and there. Okay, so really nice. Very nice. Rolls really nice. Okay, love it. I do have a D30 from like my childhood, like a blue one maybe, somewhere, but I don't know where exactly. Maybe even a black and white one, but I don't have like a nice white silvery glittery one. So that one is pretty nice. So the box looks really nice. Reminds me of the first boxes, though they did not have this top that you could slide on and off. So yeah, that's really nice. Nice box. You could use it as a deck box, probably. What do we have here? How will you hang your boosters? Philithip has some ideas. That is kind of cute. Give it to your cats. Yes, obviously. Do that. Do that. Give it to your cats and see what the cat does. I encourage you to give the cat your cards as well and see what the cat does with it. Sometimes tease my dog with cards and let her play with some bulk cards, and my wife does not find that very funny, since she's a little worried our dog will at some point maybe attack the more expensive cards as well. So what is this? Oh yeah, that is cute. So to hang up your cards probably, so that they should be sticky, yeah. That is kind of cute. Okay, that's a cute idea. You get enough to hang them all. 16, yeah. 32 if 2 of them don't work probably. Okay, cute. Put that aside here. Put this here for inspiration, and yeah, let's see what we got. So let's make a little space here and spread them out a little on the table for aesthetic reasons. I love that the cards, the booster packs are colored in different colors so that you could actually use them as a decoration for your Christmas cactus. I really love that. Obviously the Christmas tree. So if you have a nerdy family that allows you to hang up the booster packs and lets you open 1 booster pack per day, why not do that? Go with the idea. I really do like that. They look really nice, the packs. Found it a little silly that they are actually, like, they just contain 1 card each pack. But, oh well, what can you do, you know? So I am hoping for the Chromox and the Necropotence to be foil, but we shall see about if that works out for us. Therefore, I think they are around at the end of the packs of the years. So I would start with the newer ones and go back into the past. So yeah, let's dig right in and start with our year of 2022 and see what we have in here. Let's get cracking. Let's see if I can even get in there though. Oh, yeah, here we are. I would like to reuse them for just selling single cards, you know, for the environment. So I don't buy sleeves and sell the cards in fresh new sleeves, but rather use like packs like these. Packs I use for openings. So we have Nashi, Moon Sage Scion, and a Lotus Field. That is the bonus card. They look all really nice and minty, no crimps, no bends, no scratches. I saw a lot of worrisome tweets and pictures on the internets. And let's hope we don't have those problems with our packs. So let's sit back and relax and just look at some nice history of Magic. It's our first foil. Remember, we have a 30% foil chance to hit one of these cards in foil. This is the Elite Spellbinder. Pretty pretty. Okay. Let's see what is in here. I do not really remember many of those cards. What is in here? Oh yeah, I think I already saw a little glimpse into this card. This should be the Shark Typhoon there. Very nice. I'm not a big fan of the art style of this card, but I do get why people would like it. This one is not the foil one, so a little L for that. But I was also not looking for getting one of these in foil, so I'm not too bummed out. Good, let's see what's in our next pack. And yeah, I think you should just wait it out if you really want to get a box cheap. I mean, to get it as an advents calendar, it's a little too late anyways. Oh god, this art is so creepy. Gee, man, I do not play Emery, but I do like the original artwork way more than this one. This one is just super creepy, don't you think? Okay, it has a little nick there, so quality control, there's a little nick there, but that's fine, I think. Still near mint in my eyes. Let's head on down to 2016. And as I was already starting to say, if you want the single cards, just wait for the market to calm down and just get the singles you like. Even the foils, get the ones you like when the market calmed down and everyone got the cards they wanted. A nice Arc-like Phoenix. I think this card is played in Modern or Pioneer, but I really do not have any idea what people play these days outside of Commander. I stopped playing Modern, like, I don't know when, like 2014 or so. I played for 1 or 2 years, went to a PTQ. It's just not for me, Commander. Ooh, we got a foil Nicobolas. Nice. They are a little curled. I don't know if you can tell on camera. Maybe if I put another of the foils back to back, we can compare. Let's get the Spellbinder here. They are not entirely flat lying together, so they are a little bent, pringly. Not bent, pringly. So yeah, that is nice. That's a nice Planeswalker. I don't play this guy, so I'll just keep him around for foil reasons. Maybe I will play him one day. I think he isn't even that bad, is he? Like, what does he do? Okay, you can steal some cards from the top of libraries, exile cards, deal damage, and exile all cards they control. Okay, so he's kind of mean. Interesting. Oh, guys. We do have our first crimped card. Wow, that is a crimped card. It is even foil. Wow. That is, I think, one of my first crimped cards I ever opened. Wow. So a foil Thalia in crimped. Wow. I am quite excited about that. There is a market for people who collect these cards. If you didn't know, the machines that seal the cards, the booster packs, go over these lines. You can maybe see the crimping of the booster pack here. These little lines and the card gut in between, and crimped over the card, and now it's actually damaged. I could ask Wizards for a refund, but there's actually a market for people who collect these. And if you're interested in that, or if you have any crimped cards and want to get rid of them, there are people who pay a pretty penny for these. But I might actually keep it because it's actually a good and playable card. And having such a unique, once-in-a-lifetime thing happen to you, I maybe want to stick to that memory. Ooh, pretty. A Dragon Lord Ojutai in foil. This one was so expensive back in Standard. And today it's rather like, I don't know, is it like $2 or $3 maybe? The foiling has like little scratches in the middle here, like I think the camera is not fine enough. Oh, maybe you just saw, yeah, here. So there's like little tiny scratches in the foiling. So quality control rather meh here. I think this card is still like maybe LP, but I don't think this would be seen still as near mint, since there are like tiny scratches on the cards, like a line here that damaged the foiling of the card. Okay. Back in the day, by the way, I think I started the thought and didn't finish it. I played Modern Storm, and I just played solitaire with myself on the PTQ, and I just didn't like the atmosphere of how people were towards each other or playing with each other. Siege Rhino, by the way, great modern card. Back in the day, I think today it's not played that much. Little off-center here with the dot with the holo stamp, but it's not off-center enough to be of any special value. The artwork is just so crazy, man. It has eyes everywhere. Wow, okay. And I think I played like, what's that spell called? A Manamorphose. I just had to look up the card, I just couldn't get it. A Manamorphose, and I drew a card, and I looked at it, and then I said, of course, I don't know, add blue and red to my mana pool, and then he called the judge. And obviously I did make a mistake in playing. I should have said which colors first and then drew the card, but on the other hand, he said it's okay that I draw the card now, and then I said the colors, and then he called the judge. So we both got a warning, and I just didn't like the atmosphere there, that everyone was like playing, I call it Nazi magic. Like everyone was like looking so closely at everything that the opponent does, and you really want to see when they make a little mistake and punish them for that. And I just like casual commander more than looking at other people's mistakes. So there's a little dent here from the machine. Don't know, yeah, maybe the camera picked it up, and down there as well, here. So it is still okay. I do love Rebecca Gay artworks, and this one is beautiful as all her artwork. Sadly not in foil, but it's okay. I don't think I play her actually, so it's fine that she's not in foil, and I still hope that the Pro Mox will be and the Necropotence, but we'll see. I think there's a Deathrite Shaman as well somewhere, and a Birthing Pod. Speaking of the devil, the Deathrite Shaman, nice. And this one is foil, and I do play it, and I do love it. Nice. Wow, that is a pretty card. I do like the kind of metal-y artwork. Looks like from a, I don't know, metal band poster, or like, yeah, love it. Such a great and playable card. Yeah, and this experience of the PTQ, I obviously did not win. Like I lost, like, I don't know, I lost like 3 games, or at least 2, and won maybe 2 games or so. And then at some point I just got out and started trading with some people who also got out of the game. And I realized I just love the political factor of Commander more, and just like doing like politics, and like a Birthing Pod, nice. And yeah, just having fun playing and looking that every deck does what they want to do, and everyone is having a great day. That's what I'm all about when I play Magic. This one is such a nice and playable card. I don't think I actually have a deck for that, so maybe I should build one. This one is sadly not foil, but can't have everything, I suppose. And let's see what we got in this one. Where are we now? 2010. So we got 10 years down, 20 to go. No, it's 2022 now. God, time flies. What do we have? 17 to go. Sun Titan. I love how Command Zone added the Sun Titan to when someone plays Sun Titan. Such a beautiful artwork. Who did this? Justin and Alexis Hernandez. Nice. Hernandez, probably. Spanish. The H will probably not be pronounced. Let's see. Ooh, pretty Bloodbraid Elf. Nice. That is a pretty artwork. Wow. Also is missing like a little dot of foiling here. Oh no, maybe it's part of the artwork. Yeah, it has some glitter in the hair. Okay. Never mind then. This card is nice and near mint, though a little pringly. I've noticed that the American market actually seems to have more or higher volume of crimped cards than the German market or the European market. I think it might be actually the printing press that we have here compared to the printing press that most of the American customers get. We got a foil. Can't get it out. It's stuck here in the corner. Maybe now. Nope. I also thought about opening those packs day by day, but I don't know if people would be interested in that, like opening a single card on a short. But maybe I could tell a little story about each of the cards. I'll see. I'll see what I get. I'll see what we have in those booster packs if I'm still in need of some of the cards that I really want and I'm not willing to buy them on the single market. I might do that, but yeah, we'll see. Ooh, a nice ponder. That is a very interesting artwork with these teardrops. Okay. The Heritage Druid was foiled, by the way. I didn't comment on that. I do not play it in any way. I'm not a fan of the modern elves that are printed these days. But I do have a elf commander deck, though it is pre-modern commander, so it only has old elves in it, and it's just like so nostalgic. Sadly, I obviously cannot play any of these elves that are in here, but it is a nice challenge. So if you want to set yourself a challenge, try to build a pre-modern deck. That means all cards before the 8th edition. And actually these cards can be pretty powerful, though the decks will probably be also quite expensive, since you might want to add some dual lands or like some strong combo pieces or other lands that give your deck a certain edge and playability. But it is interesting that the power creep from today can still be beat with a pre-modern deck, as long as you don't play competitive, obviously, since competitive Magic needs the most recent cards because of the power creep, obviously. But if you want to just have some fun and set yourself a challenge, then do build a pre-modern deck. I have a pre-modern Kamal deck, which I have not shown yet on camera. I think that booster pack did not open on this side. Let's see if we can open it on this side. With a Kamal deck, an elf pre-modern Kamal deck, and a Hana deck. Hana Ship's Navigator, Artifact and Enchantment deck. And this one is quite strong, actually. People do underestimate it, and at some point I just build a combo and I win. That means infinite mana with Transmuted Artifact, was it, I think? No, Power Artifact and a Mana Stone like the Basalt Monolith. Nice Glimpse of Nature, by the way, beautiful card. Would have loved it in shiny though, but it's okay, it's not the focus. I think this is Kamigawa, and then Mirrodin should be this one. Let's open that one. Teasing you, you have to wait for another booster pack to see if it's foil or not. Right, and then I have infinite mana, and then I win, for example, with a rocket launcher. That lets me pay some mana, and I deal 1 damage to any target, and at the end of the turn I have to sacrifice the rocket launcher. But I already dealt an infinite amount of damage, so GG's. Nice Genesis. I did play with Genesis back then in the day. Has a little dent here, but it's so slight. Most people won't even recognize it. So that's okay. So let's not tease you anymore. Let's see if we actually hit a foil Chrome Mox or a normal one. Let us see. This one does not want to open. Now it does. Okay, nope, it didn't. Let's see on the other side. You can get it. Yeah, this one opened. Okay. The moment of truth. Is it foil? I'm shivering a little. Okay, and ooh, wow. Nice. We actually did it, guys. Oh wow, it is so pretty. It has a little scratch here, sadly. Right there in the middle of the text box. And here. So it is not near mint, I think. Rather lightly played. Ah, that's a bummer. But it's so pretty. Wow. I love these retro frame foils. I do love them. Like, they remind me of back in the day. I started around Invasion Mercadian Masks. Nice. And all these old artifact foils, these shooting star foils, they always remind me of back in the day when I played with my dad and my uncle and my cousins. And we opened booster packs. Yeah, such a great time. At some point my dad stopped playing Magic, and because it just got too competitive between us. A wild mongrel in foil. Cute. I think it's a good pauper card if I recall correctly. And obviously as a working man, he could just buy himself all the cards he needed to beat me, and I was like still a little cardboard tutor, and I couldn't afford many boxes, and I got a booster pack, I don't know, every couple of weeks or so to pimp my decks. So yeah. Oh wow, another foil. Wow, we hit 4 foils in a row now. Lin Civi. Pretty. Was a rebel commander, right? Yeah. I don't know if a rebel commander would be that interesting. Mono white though? Nah, I don't know. Well, this one is quite down there. Maybe it's crimped. Maybe not. Not as far, probably. Yeah, and at some point my dad stopped playing because of the competitiveness between us. And he was like, yeah, let's just not play anymore. Play with your friends. They are your power level. And yeah, he stopped playing. I tried to get him into Magic again like a couple of years ago, like 1 or 2 years ago. But yeah, he forgot most of the rules and he was like, oh man. Well, he got the rules at some point. Ooh, Squee in foil. Nice. Pretty Squee. Squee is such an interesting creature. Can do a lot of shenanigans with him. And yeah, most of the new cards were a little too complicated for my dad, and he wasn't that into it. But maybe I could get him to play a round of Magic every now and then. We'll see. So what's in this one? Smokestack. Love the artwork. Like a little blood moon in the back, and the eyes on those, I guess, smoke stacks. Very interesting artwork. So we are down to our last 5 packs. By the way, the one I said that might be crimped was not crimped. I don't know which one I said, but wasn't. I don't see any other crimped cards. I saw some very crazy miscuts online, like Nashi that was like cut like, I don't know, somewhere here in half, and they were looking for the other half on the internet. Man, quality control is not their top priority these days, man. Let's see. Tradewind Rider. I've never seen this card before, like 2 years ago. I think I didn't know like that this card was actually playable, and I haven't known it therefore. Like back then I didn't play, and Tradewind Rider from Tempest actually was a playable card, and it was actually apparently very good. I didn't know, so learned something new again. And now he gets a reprint in a secret lair. Ah, there we are. What's this? Is this our Necropotence? I think the blue one, the next one should be. Ooh, this one is a nice playable card. Limdul's Vault. Love the artwork, love the reprint. I think it's the same artist, the Wizard of Barge, who did the Slime secret lair. Let's keep this for the end, okay? Open these and before and then lastly open the Necropotence from the Ice Age block, the most and best playable card from the Ice Age set. Let's see if we can end it with a nice foil card. What's here? This one is not as pringly, therefore not foil. It is not. A Mishra's Factory. I still need the spring, summer, and winter version of this card from Antiquities for my Antiquities set cube. I did get the autumn one in a more recent Cardboard haul video. So, and it's a really nice homage to the old tree artwork from Kaya and Phil Folio. So I love that one. So we're down to our last 2 packs. Thank you everyone for joining. We're very close to the 80 subscriber mark. If you enjoyed this, if you came that far in the video, consider subscribing to the video and leaving it a like. We have a little dent here on the, wow, pretty Shivan Dragon. That is a very nice artwork, man. Sadly not foil, but on the other hand, I'm not playing it. Now, last booster pack. The moment of truth. Can we get the Necropotence in foil as well to pair up with the Chrome Mox? Let's leave on a high note, shall we? Let's see. Let's see if we can. Moment of truth, here we come. Oh, might be a little pringly. Let's see. Yes! Wow. Oh man, what a box. That is everything I wished for, man. I mean, we got a crimped card, we got a Deathrite Shaman in foil. What a crazy box. Wow. Man, that is awesome. So thank you everyone again for joining this little journey. Remember to stay humble and thankful for everything that we have. It's the season of giving. Give something to your loved ones, your friends, or even people you don't know. Be friendly. And yeah, just enjoy your day. There's so much positive in this world. Sometimes you just have to find it and maybe try a different perspective. With that thought in mind, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.